now. Beam Riku, and it's short-lived. Oh! Just missed one. Pennies does! Oh no! Oh, he was so close! Hit it nicely. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh no! No, no, no! Hello peoples, and welcome to Ninja Warrior of Roblox. Today marks the start of the 14th tournament, the Halloween 2015 tournament. Last time we had 100 competitors take on the course, and while 4 made it to the third stage, in the end, all were defeated. But now we start a brand new tournament where 100 new competitors will take on a brand new Stage 1. It mainly features new and modified obstacles. And we kick things off with a brand new obstacle, Conveyor Hill. Brand new first obstacle. The competitors will have to jump on to a moving conveyor that will run against them. They'll have to make their way up, run across the hill, and then ride down the down moving conveyor to make it to the dismount. After that is the Rolling Boulder. This incarnation of the Rolling Boulder has taken out more competitors than any of its previous incarnations. No changes needed for this one. Then they face a new obstacle replacing the hanging orbs, the Zigzag ledge walk. The competitors will have to jump on to the ledge section and walk their way across. The ledges get thinner and thinner as you progress. You can jump at the end, but while you're on it, you cannot jump at all. And then the fourth obstacle is the Bungee Bridge. No real changes needed, it's still as dangerous as before. Up next is the Jumping Spider. No real explanation or introduction needed, just walk across the glass panels, make your all the way to the end, and then you'll face on the next new obstacle, the Pillars of Doom. Players will have to jump on each pillar, make sure not to fall off. These get wobbly as you're jumping across, and then you face the Warped Wall. Slightly modified from the last tournament, the wall's just a little bit higher. You get up that, and you're on to the Speed Rocket, where you have to run across a moving conveyor to reach the pillar, and then jump into the tunnel, and then you face on the modified Vine Climb. These get smaller as you get higher up. Well, not really, whatever. Anyway, the competitors will have a minute and 40 seconds to clear Stage 1. Anyone who does it in the time limit without falling to the water will advance to the second stage. And today we'll see the first 30 competitors take on Stage 1. Will any of them succeed in conquering the obstacles and advance to the second stage? Let's find out as we head down to the course where the competition is about to begin. Kicking off this tournament is newcomer Ninja Warrior 11111111. So many ones. It's ridiculous. Alright, and come on, dude, the lamp's lit up, gotta get moving. And we're on to a great start already. Not only does he lay about 7 seconds, but he ends up walking off the start line. Anyway, now we're on to YouTube Ninja 27. And he's undershot the first jump. Well done. Now we're on to Seto Kaiba 100, formerly known as Nightmare the Kid, and it's the third appearance. Oh, wait. Actually, it's Seto Kiaba 100. I'm pretty sure that was just a typo. And he falls off. I guess tries to jump over the glass thingy that's conveyor the bottom conveyor hill, but doesn't work. It's there to make sure that you don't speed rush to the end of that obstacle. And we're on to Rhetorical Trainer 101, who failed the first obstacle in the debut in the last tournament, and did so again by walking off the start. That's the second time we've seen that today. Anyway, now we're on to Surf City, who is making his 5th appearance. Last time he was on this course was back in Tournament 12, and he's failed the first obstacle in 3 of his last 4 appearances, but not today. This is the second time he's beaten the first obstacle. The previous time he did it, it was back in Tournament 11. Anyway, on the Rolling Boulder, and he's passed it! Well done! Alright, now he's onto the Zigzag ledge walk. It's replacing the hanging orbs. Instead, the ledges get smaller and smaller as you progress. You can get through this in any way and pace you like, but you cannot jump on this obstacle at all. Anyway, he's nearing the end. Oh, and he couldn't keep up. Keep on and he's out. Anyway, following Surf City's run, 6 more competitors took on the course. 5 of them ended up going out on Conveyor Hill, 4 of which undershot the very first jump. And the one who did get past Conveyor Hill was then eliminated by the Rolling Boulder. So already we've had 11 competitors take on the course. None of them even got past the third obstacle. Anyway, now we're on to newcomer, the Noobish Camper. Apparently, it's a camper who is noob at camping, or it's someone who loves to camp at first-person shooters and is a noob at doing so. I did not make any sense with any of those statements. And he's out on the rolling boulder. Jumped out a little too early. That's okay. Whatever. Anyway, now we're on to regular Andrus is the Ninja, who is making his 4th appearance. And he's failed the rolling boulder in the past 2 tournaments. I love that costume he's wearing. I mean, it was Halloween when this was filmed, so it makes sense. Anyway, he's on to the rolling boulder now. Given his record, this is actually an accomplishment for him since he went on the first obstacle in his debut in Tournament 11. But anyway, he's finally passed the rolling boulder, so this is definitely a personal best for him. Can't get past the zigzag ledge walk. This is mainly a time-consuming obstacle, but if you're not careful, you will slip off and fail. We did see that from Surf City, but will Andrus become the 2nd? Oh, he's at the white. He can jump off, and he's completed it. Now for the Bungee Bridge. Speed it a little bit. Getting tripped up all over, but that's okay. He's getting through it nicely. Oh! Undershots the last jump on the Bungee Bridge, and he's out. Good try, Andrus. Now we're on to BRL06, who is making his 4th appearance. He achieved a personal best in the last tournament, which was the 3rd obstacle. Before then, he went on the 1st obstacle. And he does so again. Yeah, the little glass window on the Conveyor hills, make sure that you don't speed it. That you gotta plan your jump just right, and yeah. Anyway, now we're on to Tobiz12345, who's making his 2nd appearance. He failed the 1st obstacle in his debut in the last tournament, but he's passed it this time. Alright, rolling boulder. How will he do here? Going it sideways. Ooh! Little rough landing, but he's passed it. Now he takes on the zigzag ledge walk and goes straight for the 4th, or started that blue ledge. That's fine, you can do that. He went through that quickly. I don't know how that's possible. Well, that didn't last long. He's out early on the Bungee Bridge. Good try. Alright, now we're on to newcomer Reality is Awesome. I hope he's referring to reality as reality pale, because if he's talking about actual reality, it's not as awesome as you're probably thinking it is. Anyway, here he is now on the rolling boulder. Going at a pretty nice pace. And he's past rolling boulder. Now he takes on the zigzag ledge walk. And you may want to get through this quickly so that you have more time to take on the later obstacles. And he's not doing that. He's taking his time, somewhat. That's okay, but you may want to pick up the pace a bit with a minute left and more obstacles to go. Oh boy, he doesn't look like he's ready to take on the Bungee Bridge, but he's gonna have to. Oh, and he slips off the final. Kenji, what are you doing there? You're not supposed to be on there. Anyway, now we're on to Blue Sonnet 123, and that did not last long at all. 4th appearance, another wasted opportunity. Now we're on to the Fluffster himself, Fluffy Tales 2011, maker of all the effects, graphics, and timer, and all that stuff for the show. No, he's out again. Dang it, Fluffy, why don't you ever practice? Anyway, now we're on to Lost Aiden. Newcomer here. I love that cowboy hat he's wearing. Maybe he's supposed to be a cowboy. Or maybe he's just naturally one. Whatever. Anyway, or that could be a sombrero, I don't know. Doesn't matter. When he's running, I apologize that some of the runs kind of are like a little choppy and stuff. I'm using a brand new recording studio to record these runs. So if things look a little choppy, it's because, you know, it's mainly experimenting with this. So it may not be the best quality, but it still gets the job done. Anyway, he's on the Bungee Bridge now at a very nice pace. Ooh, skips over to the 4th bungee. Nice. Alright, 2 more to go. No! Slips off the 2nd to last bungee cord. It was a good try. Well, 10 more runners to go. Actually, 11. We're now on to Prowling Runner. Nothing more to say about that. Just another newcomer. And he's failed the first jump. Way to go. What are you looking at? Well, anyway, next to take on the course is G-Man 992421. G-Man 992421 is a regular on this course who is making his 4th appearance. On his debut in Tournament 11, he did pretty well, going out on the Jumping Spider. In his next 2 appearances, he unfortunately went out early on the Rolling Boulder, one of which earned him the Warrior Wipeout honor. Since then, he's increased his training and pushed himself to his limits and beyond. Now he's determined to prove himself into being a strong competitor. Will all the training he's put into this tournament pay off? We'll have to wait and see. But before we actually get on, we're going to hear a little word from him, or in this case, what he types down, to show his confidence into how he thinks he's going to do in this tournament. Alright, here he is, hoping to prove his performance from the last two tournaments. Well, anyway, he's got to get past Conveyor Hill first before he has his rematch with the Rolling Boulder. Alright, can he do it? He's past Conveyor Hill. Alright, Rolling Boulder time. This has been his nemesis for the past two tournaments. Can he conquer it this time? Rolling down nicely, and he's done it! He has conquered his nemesis. Now he takes on his Zigzag ledge walk. Can he do it? Getting past it nicely. He's still got plenty of time left. So we should be fine. Passed it nicely. Now for the Bungee Bridge. Can he beat this obstacle? Getting caught up on that bungee there. Now he's got a rhythm going. One more bungee to go, and he's passed it! Now for the jumping spire. This was his nemesis in Tournament 11. Now for his rematch. Can he beat it? Alright, halfway there. Come on. Oh! Couldn't keep up, and he's out. Couldn't keep his feet together. That's too bad. Alright, now we're on to the Ginger Chris, who's not only started too early, but ended up undershooting the first jump. Way to go. I honestly don't know what to say about that. Anyway, now we're on to the lame roly-poly. I tend to disagree with that. I actually like roly-polies. They're little interesting little insects. Unless there's one particular roly-poly in general that's lame, in which case, good for you. Anyway. Alright, he's on to the Zigzag ledge walk, and he's going at a very nice pace. Very nice pace. Oh! A little hung up on that last section there, but he's past the Zigzag ledge walk. Now for the Bungee Bridge. And overshoots the 4th bungee and undershoots the jump to the 5th bungee, and he's out. Bad luck to him. Now we're on to Brian NASA Space, who's making his 2nd appearance. And wonderful job, he's undershot the 1st jump. Bad luck to him. Now we're on to Super SpongeBob 60, who returned in Tournament 12. Because before then, his last appearance was in Tournament 9. He made his debut in Tournament 8, going out on the 4th obstacle. He last appeared in Tournament 12, going out on the Rolling Boulder. Yeah, this is his 3rd appearance. I meant to say, yeah. It wasn't Tournament 9, he first appeared in Tournament 8, missed 4 tournaments. Well, technically 3, but whatever. Anyway, now this guy claims to be the brother of an epic Reshiram. Whether that's true or not, doesn't change the fact that he's doing okay. He's going a bit slow on the Zigzag ledge walk, which will not help him at all if he hopes to beat this stage. Well, either way, he's gonna have to get past this and the Bungee Bridge to achieve a new personal best. He's on the Bungee Bridge now with only 50 seconds though. I'm not sure that's gonna be enough time to clear the first day, but it doesn't matter since he's out on the Bungee Bridge. No personal best for you, mister. Alright, now we're on to Frequency Vibrations 1, formerly known as Ninja Warrior 546, who's making his 3rd appearance on the course. He failed the Hanging Orbs in his first 2 appearances. Unfortunately for him, he won't be able to get his revenge on them because they're no longer around. So we'll have to see how that affects his performance. He's on to the Zigzag ledge walk, which replaced the Hanging Orb, so I guess technically he could get his payback on this to have a new personal best. Well, anyway, he's passed it. I mean, technically, he has to get past this obstacle to achieve a new personal best, but that's beside the point. Bungee Bridge now, 1 jump to go, and he's passed it! Now he takes on the Jumping Spider. This is a new personal best for him. Oh! Gets onto it, but then slips off, and he's out. Bad luck. Now we're on to Ninja Warrior 579, who failed the Rolling Boulder in the last 2 appearances. And this is his 5th appearance on the course overall. He's failed the 2nd obstacle in 3 of his first 4 appearances. The only time he's beaten the 2nd obstacle was back in Tournament 11. Ironically, it was the same obstacle he failed on his debut in Tournament 10. Why I'm bringing that up now, I have no idea. But in any case, he's past the zigzag ledge walk and going at a very nice pace too. Bungee Bridge now, can he handle this? Yes, he can! Now he faces the jumping spider. Will he beat this? No, he doesn't. He undershoots the jump onto it. Oh well. Now for Blockmaster 6567, making his third appearance. Failed the first obstacle in the first two appearances, and does it for a third time. Maybe one of these days. Anyway, before we continue, it's time to look at today's Ninja Killer. Gee, I wonder what it is. It can't possibly be the first obstacle again. Okay, who am I kidding? Of course it's the first obstacle. I mean, it's already taken out 16 competitors. Whether you undershoot the first jump or the dismount, well, at least you'll be able to fetch a pail of water with Jack and Jill, because there's no water at the top of this hill. That was a terrible joke, and I apologize. Let's just move on now. Alright. The second to last competitor for this episode is Icardis, making his 13th appearance overall. He's reached the fourth obstacle in his last two tournaments, or previous two appearances, whatever, you get what I mean. He's competed in every tournament since his debut in Tournament 2. However, he's never gotten past the fifth obstacle. But he's at a really nice pace now, and he's dressed like a cat, I think. I really have no idea. But anyway, he's onto the zigzag ledge walk. I wasn't really paying attention in the beginning, so I could be wrong, and I apologize if I did. Anyway, he's zigzag ledge walk. Can he do this? Yes, he does. Why do you even need to say that? Anyway. Okay, that's not a cat. I apologize. Anyway, Bungee Bridge. And he's out. Slipped off in the third set. Bad luck to Icardis. Alright, well, we've had 29 people take on the course so far, not a single clear. There's just one more competitor left to go today. Will he be the first stage 1 clear of this tournament, or will we have another episode of this show and with no one clearing yet? We'll have to find out by getting back to the course. Quit looking at this background. There we go. Final competitor of the day is Newcomer the Coffee Addict. And I apologize that my commentary's been crappy this whole episode. Kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed when I started doing this, but whatever. Anyway, a bit of a transition there because the rolling boulder was kind of stuck while he was taking on, but we finally got it moving, and so decided to continue the time once it did start moving. So there you go. Anyway, there's pretty much a coffee addiction joke I can make here, but I'm not going to say it because I'm pretty sure a lot of you can come up with a better coffee addiction joke here. Because the only one I can think of is that he's so addicted to coffee, but we be addicted to this course. See, I told you it was bad. I mean, I technically didn't say that, but whatever. And he's past the jumping spire. Could first compare this tournament do so. He'll be the first to take on the Pillars of Doom. How will he handle it? Very nicely, one pillar to go. No! And he's undershot and he's out. And let's get a replay of that. Yep. He started up pretty nicely, made a smooth jump to the second one, but as he made the way to the third one, he kind of jumped at the wrong angle and just didn't time it at the right time, and because of that, he ended up undershooting the jump to the third pillar. Anyway, that puts an end to today's episode. We've had 30 competitors take on the course so far. None of them have gotten past the Pillars of Doom, except one competitor reached it, but that's about it. Anyway, that's all there is for this episode. We still have 7 competitors left to go, and next time we'll see 30 more take on the course. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BubbaAce37 for updates on Ninja Warrior of Roblox and how you can compete in a future tournament. Music used in this episode is in the description below, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.